anything
Let's
because
see the
right now we are
first
in the
game.
draft phase and
Butterflies
it is
born
just the
by
starting of the
wish,
phase. I couldn't
guided
be.
by lantern's light.
When the zoos in, we are giving Roger the first game. That's not really good.
The side of Team Eliminators against that
But
Terizula and the
let's
Aurora.
just
Which hyper do you think would
forward
work
this
the most?
drafting phase because
Hmm,
there
I
you
don't
go.
think so anyone would
This is
rework,
the
but again,
Aurora.
it is up to the players. But it's time for
We
the
could
pick
have
for
picked
the side of Team Zohunt. I do think like they
Matilda
could
or
probably go
some
for a
Sheltas
hyper. But
here,
oh, wait a minute, there
but
is an alpha open. I mean, look at that. If they
we
could
wanna
go for
pick
an alpha,
this
but
one,
they will
but
be going in from that Nolan. So even Nolan works because they already got the frontliners, and that is do. I mean, both of them are quite tanky. So making sure they get a burst damage in the hyper section would be going good for
Nolan,
them.
Nolan is good
And also, like
against
for their team, for the team Zohan, they actually
September.
have a lot of CCs. So the Ruby or either the Edith could actually make a opening phase for that Nolan to just go inside and just dive and use the fracture and just back off and
We
secure the
saw the
kill.
Kufra
Meanwhile,
coming.
like it would be the same scenario for the team eliminators as well because there's Roger along with the Lycan Pumps. He could secure the
Our
kill
mistake
like the
here in
Nolan, like the
game
N out
one
is way
is
too much from the
we
both of the teams,
can
and we can
triple
see like
winners
Kimi has
because
just locked onto that Kufra. So as a counter, do you think like Kufra would be able to counter a lot of dashing heroes like Nolan or the Ruby in
I
this match?
am
still I don't
vengeance
Well,
think
it
doing
could, but
mine.
again,
because
it
this is
could
a best
be
of
a
five
double-edged sword
phase.
because Ruby could prioritize,
We
and
just
I'm
give some
using his
for
ultimate. That
Kimi
is, I'm
to
offensive. I'm offended. Go to that Kofra,
advance
making sure
and
he takes out him from the team fight, and
the
then there is the
commentator
edit.
is a
She could
bit
probably mark
loud,
the back line, and
man.
along with them, like they have the Valentina. So she could probably prioritize the Kufra's ultimate and make sure she goes
Now
in
what?
and make sure she stuns one or two members of team
One goes
eliminators
down.
along with that
Silent.
edit. But again,
Yeah,
wait a minute. Twist coming in from the side
he
of Team
doesn't
Zo and
play
that
really
final
well
pick
because
over
he's
to
gonna
that
be
Yuja.
sad.
Meanwhile, we can see that Edith would be on the rumor section, it seems.
Oh my god. The amount of CC they have on their team is just insane, man. Like they could just the Valentina is going to definitely steal a CC ultimate from the side of Team Eliminators. There's Ruby, there's Yuzhong with the Black Dragon form and the Furious Dive along with the Petrify. Then there's Edith to just give a lot of engages for her team. And as a disengager, there's Kufra to just use the Tyrant's Rage as an escape skill for his team. But he would most probably do it as an engage because, the Terizla, he can't always just jump along with the penalty zone, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I know, but again, I do think like Aurora and Moscow will be having a hard time against those, early engagers. That is the Dragon, along with that Nolan, and not to mention or not to forget that Ruby. I mean,
Come
probably
on, put
there are
that hit
four
out of
heroes
way.
in the team Zohan, like which could probably
Fire.
mark the
Hello.
backline out there, which are the diving type of heroes.
Yep, that's true. And meanwhile, on to the bot side, we can see the Ruby and the Moscow, they will have a lot of clash
Come on.
between themselves because Ruby, I
Lay
don't
out
think
the
like the Ruby is going
way.
to freeze the lane for that Moscow.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But that is the support coming in from Team Eliminators. They are rotating, making sure. Oh, wait a minute, there is some micro plays coming in from Team Eliminators, making sure they get the enemy's minion way before and making sure that Nolan is not level 4 mark. Wait a minute, that is a jump coming in from Kufra. He might be in some trouble. But Kane, it is there
Oh,
to catch him out, but that is the flicker, but there goes the first blood coming in to the hands of that Loopsies.
oh my God. He actually took the creep for Nolan and he actually gave his life to that Nolan. What a beautiful trade, man. I will accept that out. But on to the bot side, Nolan has already got his first kill. So they would most probably gank onto that Moscow. And Ruby, along with the flicker and the second skill, is going to give a lot of setups onto the mid side. It's going to be 3-1 situation onto bid. So I do think so. He will most probably engage, but never mind, it doesn't happen.
He started really good.
Wait a minute, that is way too cool, man. I mean, that Kufra was quite a sneaky
Use
position, but he gave
buff.
up his position too early. Meanwhile, in the top section, there is the Saramon
Oi,
trying to
my
go
man.
for a kill, but
Hello.
In the process, he'll be
Oh, I
just
think
going
one
back
more
because he knows like
player.
there is the backup
Is it
coming in
two?
from Team
Oh,
Zohunt. The turtle will be spawning in 2 seconds of time as we speak of. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Prime making sure he cuts the lane and is there in the team fight for the turtle.
And also, like Siran Moon, he knows that everyone is still into the bush, so he's just baiting out so the turtle actually damages and reveals the position of them.
this one
And
is a
meanwhile, we can see a lot of
bit
damage to the turtle has been
different.
given from Loopsy. Let's see how the contest goes. There's only crazy to the steal. Oh, Siran Moon steals the turtle perfectly in the Black Dragon form along with the Tyrant's Rage, just giving a lot of CC to his team. Everyone probably goes down to like
He got the
four people
like
down
and
and
pounce
only in one
damage.
team fight. There's only Loopsy who secures his
Oh, the
life
first
onto that
kill.
turtle.
My
All
Oh
right,
my,
let's have a try.
that was just a clean, perfect combination coming in from that Kufra, along with
Didn't get a
that
kill
penalty
though.
zone from the Tesla and the freeze coming in from that Aurora. And the Roger was just there to make sure he do his best to clean out. And this time every one of them got one kills. Like that Roger got one kill, that Terizla secures to get a one kill, and even the Aurora this time managed to get a one kill again. Terizla in some early engages, but this time there is the Kufra jump will be going in. That goes the penalty zone connecting to the two peoples and the flicker being used. But again, this time Roger will be there to secure a kill, and along with that, Valentina going down in the mid lane as he will be going in the hands of that Terizla. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Crisis will be going down as Ruby, along with that Nolan, would be enough to melt him down.
Oh my god, what a beautiful play coming in from the team eliminators and that Kimi, what a nice set from him. And on to the bot side, we can see the Ruby is some in that position along with the Loopsy. Oh, the fracture has been used onto the Kufra. Didn't do enough damage to just peel his skin off, but never mind. On to the mid side, this crazy is ready with the onward with them. Oh my god, the passive is most of it baited from the Aurora, and yes, they want to go for them. Black Dragon Bomb has been used up along with the kill taken onto the mid. It's going to be the killing spree. Seramun secures a killing spree for himself. He's also in some bad situation. He seems to escape, but he also wants to go for the more onto that prime.
I'm offended being used in an aggressive way, but that is the jump going back. And look at that, there is just too aggressive using his penalty zone connecting down to the Arakan. And he'll be going down, but but it was up as
Oh,
the Roger along with that that Tesla. He was securing a kill over to that, but look at this. And revolting once more, and he'll be getting it a double kill. But this time, he
Got the kill
won't go for a
first.
triple kill. And
Without
in the tower, when we were in situation, I don't prefer to go against an aided, but look at that. He'll be securing that buff. A red buff taken away from Nolan, and this time the second turtle might be an uncontested turtle
this
in the
character
hands
might
of Team Eliminators.
unique
What an
fixture, man.
early team fight, the early aggression
With
from
a
this team.
and also Team Zohan, they're probably facing the consequences if not banning the Roger. Like he's just
every
diving inside and
time
securing the kill for himself.
player
Meanwhile, onto the bot side, we could probably see a potentially gank coming onto the prime because
that
Edith and
might
the
be
Nolan, they're
the
in the mid lane. They're just waiting for the Roger or either the Aurora to come
now
and gank them. But some
and
micro
clear
plays
his
are really good
bot.
happening onto the top side. There is a
This one is bad, man. Look at this. I thought Edit will just use second skin and bring Aurora back to me and will kill Aurora
was the
and
turret for
will
himself.
go
Meanwhile, you can see the bid. Oh my god, along with the flicker play coming in from the Edith and the coup from
kill with Flicker. That was too far away from this Nolan. Look at this. See, first Flicker was not necessary, man. Just use second skill and you pull that Aurora back to our mid bush and then
just gives a lot of
bam,
damage to that
kill
Nolan, but he seems to be some problem. Oh my god, he falls on the hands of Kimmy. They want to go for the more and ammo funded play coming in from that Ruby. They want to go for the kill and then like and pounce from the win. He just seals the kill right away, and we can see Kimmy in some bad position. He will be most probably secure from the U-Jog and the
other
Dusty
good
Mizo.
set, but
He's
that got
just casually taking the kills. Crisis in some trouble. He's been inside the 2v1 situation at this point, and he'll probably go into the hands
crisis
of
of his
Win.
OP, man.
Well, my oh my, in spite of having a low HP, a minus 30% of the HP, he makes sure to outplay that Crisis, who was doing a 1v3 situation for quite a long time over there. This team fights,
Level
my
8
oh
in
my,
favor
I'm
of
quite out of words. I mean,
That
I
too.
don't even know how to express it. Like these team fights are just too out of the way, out of the world. Again, meanwhile in the mid lane, Roger might be in some trouble, but he goes back as the dash coming in from the Edith won't be connecting it. Again, that is the possible. Oh, wait a minute, we might see an engage. Penalty zone along with that jump, but this time Kufra managed to take down that Ruby and yes, time again! Penalty zone being cancelled out. Rather securing a kill over to that.
Run, Aurora. So boring
That
this map.
that along with that
See
Kufra is going
Aurora.
down a 1 for 2 straight. This time the hands of Team Zohunt.
If you
Oh
see
my god, what
now,
a
just a
massive play,
something.
like the payback given to the team eliminators, and they
Just
want to go for the mid force.
something.
This prime along with the ammo funded play will be coming from him. But meanwhile, we can see,
Team 1
oh, but
has
the Saramun, he wants to
72.
go for the
We
kill
have
steal coming in onto that
75.
oopsie, and the human form has been done, and while the retribution has been used to escape from that situation. Meanwhile, you
Hey
can see Bid
man,
in some dire
Rora
position,
is
he also
fucking
escapes
fat.
from that situation. But meanwhile, the turtle, both the retributions has been used from both the junglers. So I do think they will come back for the contest.
I'm alive, guys. I'm
I mean,
alive.
Team Zohan, they know how whom to prioritize in the team fight, and that is none other than Bid. The first one to make sure consider the Bid as the most primal threat giver in the whole team fight because along with the penalty zone and the Kufra jump, along with his ultimate, Bid can do ton amount of damage, but that is the sting, but it won't be good enough as Roger will be securing that third turtle for his team.
And he was looking for the retribution, for the perfect retribution to match and steal the turtle. But he actually failed to do so. He used his skills to just dive inside and secure the turtle, but that will not happen. And meanwhile, Crazy giving a lot of vision for his team. He's just looking for an onward setup. Meanwhile, we can see Tyrant's Revenge will most probably set up. Oh, the penalty zone is perfectly connected along with the primal plan used from Crazy and the Black Dragon form just coming late to the party, giving a lot of damage, and it's going to be taken down with the Tyrant's Rage coming onto that Kufra. Bit secures the kill onto the win, as well as the Dusty Mizo is like 3 people down for 0.
Wait, looking for more prime
Hey
in
Aurora.
some dire situation as he
Alright.
is, closed from all the sides. Kufra is there charging up. That goes the punch from the crisis. He is looking for more of it being used, and there
Hey
goes down
Aurora.
the Ruby as the
What
Hungry
the
Wolf
fuck?
will be taking the kill once again.
What a play, man, from that Kufra as well as that Moscow. They're just playing along with the coordination. What a
This
perfect coordination with the
guy.
Kimi. He's wanted to go for the more like Earthshadow has been used up along the Tyrant's
Aurora
Revenge. He
CC.
wants to give a set for his team. Meanwhile, Crazy in some dire position. Our Primal Wrath has been used up in a defensive way, but the execution strike secures the kill onto that Edith. Now they want to go for the kill onto the mid side. The turret from the tier 2 onto the mid side has been taken. They also want to take the inhibitor shield for themselves. Meanwhile, Dusty Mizo, he was looking for a furious dive engage, but never mind. Oh, Kufra just went too deep in, and he will be. I do think so. There's a lot of damage given to the Kufra along the payback, given that to Kufra, and will be double kill taken from the
And
Serar
this
Moon. He
one,
wants to go for the
man.
kill, but the Lycan Pounce triple kill coming in
Just take
from to
Aurora.
that Serar Moon. He's looking for that Maniac, but the Black Dragon form is stayed there. But he just went too deep in, and the overextension play coming in from that Serar Moon will cost his life.
That is true, and this time, oh, penalty zone missing out, caught off guard Natalia. But again, this time he might be in some trouble because being used again, and that is the crisis marking down that tower, securing the first win, and just the
Oh my god.
tower goes down.
Most
The
probably just
Eliminators
look
making
for
sure they get the lead in the
Victory!
game number one.
What a play coming in
maybe
from
he's
that
talking
Kufra.
about
I do think so.
maybe
He
he's
went inside
referring to me.
intentionally. He wanted to just bait out all of the
Just look
skills from the
this.
team Zohan and
Nice.
the Ruby.